let's talk about budget-friendly guns versus expensive guns. There is nothing wrong with either choice. Too many times people on the budget-friendly side would criticize people who buy expensive guns and say that you could have bought this gun, this budget-friendly gun, and this amount of ammo for the price that you paid for that one gun. And on the expensive gun side, the gun snobs will trash the budget-friendly side for purchasing a gun that they think is mediocre or trash. When you're gun collecting, it's about fun, not practicality. When you buy your initial gun, yes, it should be a practical gun that you're going to use, that you're going to train with, that you're going to carry for self-defense or have for home defense. It should not be something that is a novelty. That's my only criticism. That's my only advice. But once you have that practical gun established, then yeah, you should buy whatever you want. Buy another practical gun, buy a novelty gun, buy a dream gun. Buy it at any price. If you only can afford something that is budget friendly, do that. If you just want to not spend 2 times what you could pay, that's fine too. If you're a person that has the money and don't mind spending 2 or 3 times what you could pay, by all means, have fun with it. I think too many times we get wrapped up into what's popular in the market and we will gravitate towards that. There are some people out there who think Glock is the best gun on the planet only because of what the media tells them. Glock has a proven reputation. It is a great gun, but many people customize their Glock because they're not happy with how it comes from the factory. They might change the sights, they might change the trigger, change the slide, or get a completely new frame. But then there's people out there who prefer other manufacturers, other polymer manufacturers to Glock. Some people might get the Smith & Wesson M&P, some might get the Springfield SDM, they might get the Sig Sauer P320, and so on and so forth. That's fine. Some people might skip polymer altogether and go to more aluminum or metal frame guns with hammers like the CZ75, the 1911, the Beretta 92, and that's fine too. Guns do not always have to be practical. They can be fun. And I want to say this. A gun that costs $600 might outperform a gun that costs $2,000. I have Sig Sauers that don't compete with my Canet because the Canet has a better trigger and it feels nicer in the hand. Not saying that the Sig Sauer don't feel good. I have a Walther PPK Q5 match that is often compared to the Canet. And the Canet honestly gives you more features for the money. You have a great trigger, a 20-round magazine, and an oversized mag release on the Canet. I have a 15-round magazine, no oversized mag release, and still a really good trigger on the Q5 match. The Q5 match cost me about $800 while the Canet cost me $400. So I paid 2 times the price of a Canet for a Q5 match and got less features. So dollar amount means jack shit. Sometimes you paying for the name of the manufacturer. Like Canet is not well, it is now, but back when I bought my Canet, it wasn't really a big name. It had a buzz, but they didn't really have a big name. Walther is an established company. So therefore, Walther can command a higher price with giving you less features because they know that you trust their name. It's like anything that you buy. You know, if a car company that is not well known came out, they're not going to charge you top dollar for their car, even though they're offering you more features than, like, say, a Ford type of a car company. The gun industry is no different. Beretta, H&K, Smith & Wesson will command more money for their guns than something like a Canic or a Taurus. Sometimes a new gun company puts out a lot of lemons and it ruins their reputation. And even though they might have cleaned up their quality control and are putting out really good guns, people may not trust that gun company anymore, or they may have heard from past gun owners who've had their guns. Like a company like Taurus is a good example of this. A lot of people had Taurus back in the day, and Taurus was putting out a lot of lemons. You know, their quality control was not good. But then they cleaned up their quality control, and now they're putting out really good guns. Yet, people don't trust them. Kel-Tec is another one. They used to put out a lot of lemons, but they cleaned up their quality control, and now they're putting out innovative and creative guns. Yet, people stay away from them. Smith & Wesson, Glock, and even H&K have put out lemons as well, but because they have put out more quality guns, they have a good reputation and people are more willing to trust H&K, Smith & Wesson, and Sig Sauer before they trust Kel-Tec, Taurus, and Canic. My advice is to always do your research. Don't just trust a company's reputation or believe the hype about that company. Don't believe in all the negative reviews that one manufacturer may have had in the past. Make sure you stay up to date with what that company is doing and the guns that they're putting out. Make sure you, and this is very important, make sure you check if a gun has a recall order on it. Certain guns have a recall order on it. 2 of my guns in the past had one. Like, I made sure after I purchased the Daniel Defense gun, a couple years later, Daniel Defense released a recall order on it because it was making the trigger go fully automatic. And then my Barrett had a recall order on it because if you slammed it a certain way and there was a round in the chamber, it would fire. So even if you buy a gun and it's working great for you, something may happen that cause that gun to malfunction, and there may be a recall order for it, and you can send it into the factory and get it fixed for free. Always check if your gun has a lifetime warranty or a 1-year warranty, because different manufacturers, sometimes they don't stand by their word. Lifetime warranties are great, but not all companies offer that. Smith & Wesson offer a lifetime warranty. Taurus offers a lifetime warranty, but companies like Ruger don't. I don't even think Ruger offers a warranty. Don't get me wrong, they will take your gun back and fix it, but you might have to pay a small fee. So yeah, budget friendly or buying expensive guns, it really doesn't matter. It's subjective to the person that is purchasing the gun. But just understand that, you know, whoever makes a choice to buy a gun, let it be their choice, not yours. Do not criticize anyone for purchasing a gun that you feel is too expensive or too cheap. Not your choice. It's their choice. leave them alone. Anyways, guys, you have a good night. I'm sorry that this video is a little long. I had a lot to say. I appreciate those who watched the entire video. I'm trying to give the advice that I've learned over the years when it comes to gun collecting and buying both budget and expensive guns, adding them to my collection and things like that. You have a wonderful night or day, depending on the time of day that you're watching this video. Peace.